Pete Weber. Uh, we had Nate 18 years ago. It was a great day. It was a sunny day. The clouds, there's no cloud, there's not a single cloud in the sky. Just beautiful. You could tell, this was a miracle. We're blessed.
It is in a small town where our story begins. A young male plagued by Douches disorder. A disorder characterized by fashion trend changes, aggressive mood swings, and overall misbehavior.
My name is Charlie Charlson. I've known Nate since about 2001. We've been friends for a long time. These past couple years, I haven't talked to him that much. I haven't seen him. I call him every once in a while. He doesn't answer. Our childhood was pretty normal. Definitely weren't the popular kids. We weren't the kids that got picked on. But Nate always wanted to be the leader of the group. He always wanted to be the center of attention. You could tell he was really, really pulling to be a popular kid.
Sadly, Nate fell in with the wrong crowd.
My name's Drew Donahue. Known Nate for a hot minute. He was a pretty cool kid. I first met him in elementary school. We didn't get along. Real weird kid. Played with a lot of cards. Hung out with the weird people. Once he got to high school, though, got real. He was real cool. Yeah. Usually, we started hanging out probably halfway through freshman year of high school, sophomore year, something like that. But, hold on one second, dude. Then once we got our fakes, yeah, we went out one night, and we got popped by the police, though. So we spent the night in jail. It's whatever. Daddy's money broke me out anyway, you know what I mean? It's pretty cool. So after that, Nate changed a lot. I don't know what happened to him, man. He became like a square. My name is William Weiner. Been on the Weber case for approximately 5 years now. When I first met Nate, we diagnosed him within the later stages of Douches. He was approaching the bro tank phase. Basically, he was wearing bro tanks no matter what time of day, no matter how cold it was outside. He was also wearing a lot of skinny jeans, way too tight for him, lots of snapbacks. And then he had the obsession with Vans shoes. He just had so many pairs of Vans. That was where we first started. We took the Vans away from him. But there was just, we spent a lot of time together, about 70 hours a week. It really ruined my marriage, which eventually took the kids away from me too. But Nate's really starting to have a turnaround, I think. We're blessed. My wife and I were really blessed. We didn't have another child until just recently. Her name is Ayla. She's really only about 6 months old. But Nate was, a great kid growing up. Never did anything wrong. Always followed the rules. But once he hit high school, he really started not listening to us. Wouldn't take orders. Wouldn't do his chores. His room was really messy all the time. And then he started to request that we would buy him a new wardrobe, basically get him new clothes, which we abided because when your kid asks for something, it's really hard to say no. I always have a hard time. But anyways, Nate's once he started when he was diagnosed with Douches, it hit us hard. Excuse me, sorry. But working with Dr. Weiner has really helped, I think. He's made a breakthrough. He's getting better. Let's just start with your name, please.
I'm Nate Weber. I guess where my story starts is my need for attention. Um, that slowly developed into what they called Douches. I was diagnosed with Douches disorder at approximately the age of 14. Um, news like that hits, and you don't see it at the time. You never see it. Luckily, I had a really good support system. I had Dr. Wiener, who was there for me, my father, my friends who were there for me throughout everything. And being able to love someone through what I put them through is deep. And I think I've changed a lot. I think what really woke me up is the one night I spent in jail. I think that was a huge wake-up call for me, and that's when we went to seek treatment. And ever since then, it's been slowly getting better. There are still some things I hold on to, some things I can't let go of. But Dr. Wiener says those will go with time. So I'm hopeful for the future, and I guess we'll just see where it goes from here.
Nate now spends his time script writing, filmmaking, and watching movies. He enjoys long walks and looking at the sunset. He meets once weekly with Dr. Wiener. Dr. Wiener says he's making progress. Although Dr. Wiener has not made any progress in his marriage or ensuing custody battle, Nate and Dr. Wiener are both hopeful for the future. This is Edward Knotts, Blue Bucket Productions.